All right. I want to start off by saying two things. One, I'm not a singer. And two, definitely not a guitar player. See? Look at my fingers. There's no calluses on them at all. But I own a guitar. Keep it here at the church. So every once in a while I'll pick it up and just strum it. But mostly it's here for people who stop to visit that may know how to play. With all the things going on in the world, coronavirus and a lot of things, discussions and actions and reactions and commentary and everything going on about that. And now with the police violence and justice that's being sought for people of color that don't feel fairly treated, and in many, many instances they are not, and the debate going on back and forth about that. There's just so many things happening right now, and I heard this song. Originally, I knew the song because it was done by Elvis Costello back when I was younger, and I kind of liked Elvis Costello. He has kind of a little bit of rocking version, but during this coronavirus, a lot of artists are at home, and so I've noticed on news shows and commentary programs, they'll plug into these artists who are at home and playing music, and I heard Nick Lowe through one of those, and he was playing this song that I knew from Elvis Costello, and I thought, hey, Nick Lowe, he's playing an Elvis Costello song. Well, come to find out, it was a Nick Lowe song, and Elvis Costello did his own version of it, probably back in, I don't know, late 80s, something like that. So I haven't played my guitar in a long time. I pick it up about once every 2 or 3 years and hack through a couple of the same songs that I learned when I was probably 20 or 21, and then I put it back down. So I haven't had it picked up in a long time. But I thought I'd pick it up, hack through this song. I apologize for lack of skill and talent, but I figured I'd share this song. It's called Peace, Love, and Understanding. As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in darkness, insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain, hatred, misery? And each time I feel like this inside, just one thing I want to know: what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? As I walk on through troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted. Sometimes. So where are the strong? And who are the trusted? And where is the harmony, sweet harmony? 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, it just makes me want to cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? So where are the strong? And who are the trusted? And where is the harmony, sweet harmony. 'Cause each time I feel it slipping away, just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Welcome to episode 5 of The Good News. And that's where we tell you all of the good news going on in and around Resurrection Catholic Church, the best little Catholic church at Smith Mountain Lake. So where's Deacon Barry been? I haven't seen him around. What's going on? Well, I spent a week vacation at the beach in the cold and rain. Wonderful to be with family, but it's also good to be back. And then last week we spent a lot of time kind of reintegrating the church because churches were open the past week or so for new masses. We had a lot of new procedures to implement. Those of you that have been in church have seen those. If you haven't, our church masses are open. For the weekend masses, you need to sign up. Go to our website, resurrectioncatholic.church, resurrectioncatholic.org, to see the sign-ups there. We have about 145 seats that are available to keep ourselves socially distanced. Remember to wear a mask. We leave those masks on throughout the entire Mass. We only take them off after we receive communion in our hands, and then step to the side. There's a little indicator there. Remove mask. Take your communion host, body, blood, soul, and divinity, and then return to your seats. And then after Mass, the ushers will see you out in an orderly fashion, so we maintain everyone's safety. We look forward to seeing you soon. Also last week, we had some fabulous news. So for the first time in my 4 years, goes by fast, 4 years in being a deacon, I was able to officiate at a wedding. We had a convalidation of a wedding here for dear, dear friends of mine and also wonderful members of our parish here at Resurrection, Kimberly Rigsby and her husband, Chuck. We had Father Sal play the music, and we had a couple of their friends and a couple of readers here. It was just beautiful. So I'd like to share it with you. With permission from Kimberly and her husband, take a look at a wedding at Resurrection Catholic Church during the coronavirus lockdown. Thank you. And now it's time for our next segment of The Good News. In this segment we call Did You Know? Well, did you know that our Tuesday guys and our joyous junkers are still coming to the church in smaller numbers for sure, but during this coronavirus quarantine, lockdown, whatever you'd like to call it, the needs of the church continue to be there. Mowing, trimming, blowing, mulching, all of these kind of things they're continuing to do, albeit on a smaller scale. Each week, Brad Rings, who's the leader of the Tuesday group, he notifies the group saying, hey, we need 4 or 5 people to come in and do such and such a job. And within minutes, if maybe an hour, he already has volunteers ready to come. Interesting thing for me, for those people that, those mostly men that take care of our church property, many of them, they don't trim and hedge at their own homes. But they volunteer to come and do that here, and it definitely is a joyful time and a time of fellowship for them. A lot of hard work, and it also just saves us countless amount of monies in church maintenance here. So, we're not having a Joyous Junk sale. It's already past the sale weekend. which would have been the first full weekend in June. Already passed that, so we're postponed until further notice. We've got a lot of stuff that's been collected over the years, over the months this past year. They're in storage, and we're not collecting any more at this time. The only thing we would be collecting is something that might be able to sit outside until it's sold. A car, a boat, a jet ski, maybe lawn furniture or lawn equipment, tractors, that kind of thing. And what we've been doing is trying to sell them piecemeal using internet technology and publication. And we've sold a few things, and the men are still coming, fixing them, making sure they're able to work, and making sure that they'll be a benefit and a blessing to whoever purchases them. So, shh. Here I'm at the church. It's on a Sunday morning. It's very quiet. Sometimes you're here by yourself in an early morning, or well, I'm locked out of the door that way. I guess I'll need my key. Stand by. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm heading down the stairs. I've always been kind of curious about these Tuesday men and the Joyce Junkers. Why do they do it? Are they just altruistic? I don't know. Are they just really just super good people? I mean, they don't look any gooder than the rest of us. So I know they spend some time on Tuesday mornings, both groups. And I see them sometimes coming in here in the kitchen, which is where I'm heading now. Let's see here. I'll turn on the light. I just wonder if there's some kind of clue in here as to what brings them back week after week after week. Aha! There you go. I've got it figured out now. The pastries in this freezer are for the use of the Tuesday group only. Thank you. Now it's time for our next segment of the good news, and that is a parishioner highlight. We came up with the idea earlier this week. We have about our parishioners. We have so many talented, helpful, spirit-filled, God-fearing, beautiful parishioners here. There's so many interesting stories. So what we thought we would do is, as we see them come and go, as we talk on the phone or whatever, we'll try to grab one or two of them, bring them aside, and ask them if it's okay if we ask them a couple of questions. Just so the interesting things about them and their relationship to their faith, their relationship to their community, the relationship to our parish, can be shared with everyone, and I'm sure that it will be inspiring. So our first volunteer, Mitzi Kelly. Let's hear what Mitzi has to say.
Many years ago, I had major surgery, and I was scared to death. And as they wheeled me from the holding room into the operating room, I was praying the whole time. And I truly, as God is my judge, could remember God on this side with his hand on my shoulder, and Mary on this side with her hand on my shoulder. And by the time I got into the operating room, I had just deflated of all the fear that I had. And it was such an unbelievable feeling. And I knew it was happening at the time, but as time went on and I thought about it, it was just so awesome, because from that point on, and I've always been a believer and always trusted God, but it just was such a confirmation that God was really there and he cared about me. It was awesome. It was awesome.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mitzi. I've grown to love you so much, and how we how you deal with things here at the church. You're an inspiration and also a model for many of us. And we pray for your good health and your continued service. We look forward to having you and everyone else back together here at the church. That does it for episode 5, this week's episode. I will let you know that the governor has started opening up Virginia for phase 2, and our diocese is reacting to that. We'll have more information later on this week. We have meetings with the diocese on Tuesday, and we'll probably be rolling out some guidance for our parish on Wednesday or Thursday. Basically, to my understanding, we're going to be talking more about opening up the parish and what the protocols and procedures should be for those gatherings and activities other than our weekend masses. So we look forward to hearing about that, and hopefully we'll be able to see many more of you coming back around the parish soon. Well, that does it. Again, like I say all the time, it just amazes me that you're still here and listening to this video and watching this video. We hope you like it. If give us some comments down there on Facebook. Send us some information here at the church. If you have some ideas, things you want to share, we'll try our best to get them recorded or otherwise incorporated into this video. All right. God bless you all. I love you all. I look forward to seeing you soon. And remember, as always, call your mom. Bye-bye.